Guys, welcome back to another vibrations here on the Mystelics reaction channel. Guys, we are back with another reaction. Of course, big up the Mystelics channel for tuning in to yet another reaction. Guys, I'm actually doing this one about 3 o'clock in the morning. In about 2 hours, guys, I gotta head out for me to go to Roseau, and then we head into the Kalinago territory for us to go and do some hiking and stuff. I'm gonna create another vlog for you guys. Of course, you know we roll already, guys. The work doesn't stop, man. And of course, the hobbies definitely are something I rather do out there instead of working a 9 to 5, man. Fireborn that thing right there. So big up the Mystelics family for tuning into another reaction, and of course the comments are there. Big up for you tuning into this here reaction video right there. It's been a moment since I did an outside reaction. I'm gonna compile this one with the Dominican one, of course, about the Dominican youth actually giving his insight as to what exactly he wants, man, from Dominica and the Caribbean. What exactly does the youth want, brothers and sisters? And he's actually my cousin right there. We're gonna hear what his poem has, but there's something rather interesting on this one right there. I think this video is in Trinidad and Tobago, and this is what the situation is right there for this one.
The life of a mother, look at it. He's sitting right, sorry, lying down right there. Look him, right there lying down, watch him.
Boy, look at this. When you think you have peace in your house, you don't have no peace in your house, no, boy.
The life of a mother, look at it.
Sir.
He's sitting right, sorry, lying down right there. Look him, right there lying down, watch him.
The man relaxing. Why are you trying to disturb the man for? Let the man relax. Let the man vive a little, man. Hey.
And look what's going on here. Watch. Watch the floor. Watch it.
Is that SpongeBob playing in the background? Huh?
Watch. Watch the floor.
So apparently the little boy painting the ground. He painting paper, but apparently the paper translucent. The paint going through the paper and going on the ground. And the husband boy, the father just chilling there. Yeah, the boy checking. Yeah, live your life, boy. Live your life, my boy.
It's like Anel not seeing nothing. You seeing nothing going.
The boy just get up and see what's going on there.
It's like Anel not seeing nothing. You seeing nothing going on, and you're blind. You're blind. You're blind. You can't see nothing.
Yeah, the boy checking by just relaxing. Let the boy vive a little, no boy.
I'm the phone in my face now.
No, like you're blind.
I have to tell a story.
No, like.
So what is your excuse, brother? What is your excuse, buddy? Because apparently she looking like she right there. I mean, you supposed to be watching your son and you lapse in. I mean, maybe it's your day off and thing for you to relax, no doubt about it. But apparently she has a case right there, buddy. No, she gonna have to be the one to take out the paint. But what exactly is going on, brothers and sisters?
You're blind. You're blind.
All
It
right,
has no
so
story, as you always know. It's always a bunch of excuses. There's no story here because you're lying on right here. Watch here. Watch here. Watch here. All right, Daniel. Let me hear the excuse.
I cannot understand how you could be right here and see nothing.
Number one,
Number one.
I didn't give him that.
That have nothing to do with it.
It's not what I didn't give him that.
So she must have given him the paint.
I already know the mess associated with that. He asked me for it, I tell him no. You give it to him.
So how you making noise with what you cause? You cause it. If you didn't give him the crayons and this markers thing, it wouldn't have happened. So you caused it.
So that is your responsibility. That
100%.
Number two, I already tell him when he doing them things, stay in the bedroom. Who put him there?
That is a good one. So he come back on her now. Whose responsibility is that? Who give him the crayons and the markers for him to do these things? He already said not to do this, but you check in. No, he's my child too. Let me give him it. He want to do it. Let him do his thing. Another thing, you tell him to make sure you do it in his room. But no, you make him come out now. Put him for husband to watch. When husband tell you no, you don't want to do it, and you still blame boy woman like that, the boy. How you like that? It's your fault. Brothers and sisters, isn't it her fault? Because husband tell wife, no, I don't want to do it, and wife still giving husband thing to do. What is going on?
You put him there. So that have absolutely nothing to do with me.
Yeah, it's totally your responsibility now.
Number three, I relaxing, scrolling. So that is not my responsibility. No, that's not my responsibility.
Isn't that not your child?
Is his child, but it's you that give him the markers and the crayon when he already say not to give him the markers and crayon. You don't listen to Hosby now. You want Hosby to be the one responsible for what you cause, man. Stop your dirty ways, man.
Isn't that not your child?
I done.
The life of a mother, look.
I done.
And live life of a father, boy. Yes, Ayla. Poor man. He already done say, you know, not to do that. If you have to do that, put him in his bedroom. No. You give him maca when father say not to give him maca. the father say put him in the room, you decide to put him in living room. He come make his comments in the living room. Now you vex with the father because he didn't want the child when the father tell you to do that. But you not easy, that boy.
Look, I done. Now mommy have to go and clean up all of this mess. Look at
Of course, 100%. You alone not so clean that. Who else?
Oh my word, Lord. Now mommy have to go and clean up all of this
I
mess.
say in Maka is paint that day apparently. Paint.
Yes, look at it. Oh my word, Lord.
Good for you. No, Lord don't have to help. Don't bring the Lord in this one. No, sister, don't bring the Lord. Lord not going to help you. You can help yourself, man. The Lord help those who help themselves, but the Lord will not help you even though you're helping yourself, because you are the ones responsible for this right there. Even though you should have listened to your husband. You should have listened to the man of the house, man. That's how some of all you women be. When all you end up in problem now, you blaming the man for what you caused, man. Stop your naughty ways. Stop your naughty ways, man. Makwisa. Anyways, guys, let's get to the Dominican individual right there. Dominican poet. He's a young boy. This is him right there. He's actually my cousin, like I said before. Let me make sure this thing is big enough for you guys to see. You know, the sky is nice and what have you, but we have to ensure that, you know, who is the real G inside there. So let me just make sure this thing is working properly. Okay, let's go, guys. Let me make the volume up now. Put my volume for me, please. We don't want people to be saying, "Oh, Mystelics, I don't hear nothing." Sometimes volume high, you know, people decide they don't putting up their volume. They say, "Me don't hear nothing." Well, turn on your volume now.
I am a Yankee, and this is my poem entitled "My Vision for My Caribbean Home."
My vision for my Caribbean home. Interesting. This is Dominica.
I envision a home where we lift our flags proudly and sing our songs loudly with our head held high. I envision a home where we hold fast to tradition and grow wary of facades on television, where we dance to our beats and make harmonies with our tongue in celebration of the things that our people have overcome. I envision a home where we stop to say hello, where manners are not just a thing of the old, where we smile with our hearts and not just our teeth, where we can truly understand our dear neighbor's grief. I envision a home where dollar signs are an afterthought and we value those things that cannot be bought, where we silence the noise and numb our pace to enjoy those things that money cannot replace. I envision a home where our drums resound and our voices echo in a way that shakes the ground, where the aroma of our food captures our excitement in a way that can't be mimicked by fast food's enticement. I envision a home where we cleave to our culture, our people, our land, where we embrace ourselves, our skin, and our brand, where we delight in our seas and in our skies and in our dear neighbors' smiles. That's my vision for my Caribbean home.
Guys, can we say we have that now? We actually have some of them. Let's go over this thing right there, guys. We have some of them, no doubt about it.
I am a Yankee, and this is my poem entitled "My Vision for My Caribbean Home." I envision a home where we lift our flags proudly and sing our songs loudly with our head held high.
Guys, can we say we can do this? Can we say we can do this now? Well, we've seen what is happening in Dominica. Can we see we lifting our flags now as proud Dominicans? Apparently, when we look at Dominicans right now, even the youth are saying that they're trying to leave Dominica. It seems like there's more patriotism outside of Dominica than inside Dominica. We're like Jamaicans. Jamaicans are the most patriotic people, but they're patriotic outside of Jamaica, not inside Jamaica. Just like Dominica, apparently. Dominica is the same thing. Even people in Dominica are trying to leave. When they leave, then they say, I is Dominican. Some people even sell their flag, and I have friends that saying that they sell their flag. Oh, you remember my interview I did with my grand aunt? When she was here, she said she sell her all the bumpy roads and this kind of things, and prices going up and this kind of things. She checking, she sell her flag, man. I tell her she Dominican, she can't change it. She say if something have to happen to her, well, America coming for her, which is true. But hey, can we then say, can we lift our flags as proud Dominicans in Dominica and say, yes, we are making it in Dominica? Can we really say that though? Moving along.
I envision a home where we hold fast to tradition and grow wary of facades on television.
Seems like everybody want to be what is on TV. Everybody want what on TV, and they putting away their own things and make them who they are. Let us adopt TV. All right then.
Where we dance to our beats and make harmonies with our tongue.
That's one of the things that I notice in Dominica. We definitely have. With the youth, especially dancing quadrille, and the Creole vibes is still continuing. I think one of the reasons why that is because Creole season is one of the best times to be in Dominica. And of course, Dominicans tend to take that very seriously when it comes on to the Creole activity. So I think that is a plus right there.
In celebration of the things that our people have overcome.
Overcome, sometimes the thing we have to overcome is our present, not the past now. We overcome the past, but the present have another set of battles to deal with. Especially the people in leadership position that doing the very people wickedness. Boy, that is something to overcome with. When man afraid to talk, when man afraid to say things because they might lose their jobs or lose their homes or their family might be victimized and this kind of things there. It's interesting. So we have to overcome the present as well. And who is doing that to us? Our own people. Just like back in the day during slavery time, when Africans used to capture Africans. That is part of history, you know, they never tell you that too. Africans used to sell out their own people into for the white man. And the white man take them and brought them. Sometimes the white man would trick them, yes. And then capture some of them and bring them to the West as well. But there were black people in the West before white people came here. Let me just tell you that. Africans used to travel too, but that is another story right there. Let's continue.
I envision a home where we stop to say hello, where manners are not just a thing of the old, where we smile with our hearts and not just our teeth.
We still have that in Dominica, no doubt about it. Because I remember even on the tour, when I was telling, remember, if you guys haven't seen that one, check out the Mystelics vlogs when we were touring for Mayday, earthquake during Mayday. Type in that one for Dominican Mystelics vlogs, you will see. I was actually mentioning that we were actually, but the people at the back were waving to people, you know, outside, and people were waving and smiling and greeting and happy and all kind of things. I remember during the bomb rush time, well, hiking, before you to come for me, hiking, we used to, not hiking, no, hitchhiking, yes. We used to hitchhike rides to come down from college to thing, and every time we pass in and we see cute girls and whatnot, we wave, and sometimes the girls used to send kisses for us and we waving and all kind of thing. So that vibe still continues even today. It might not be to the magnitude, like let's say back in the day was about 95%, it probably go down to 90%, but it's still there. And it's dwindling, but it's still there. I think that is something we also need to revive. And also, when certain people, I might be passing on the road something, and sometimes some people tell me hello, or good night, and this kind of things. I'll tell them hello, good night, hey, what's up? Every time, just ill up. Sometimes you might not say, hey, I'm good night. You just say, hey, what's up? You know, and this person saying good, and what now you doing, and what, blah, blah, and we continue our journey. So that mannerism, that community spirit is still in Dominica right there. America don't have that again, no? I tell you this straight. Sometimes you say hello and nobody answering. But I boldface sometimes. I remember coming inside at a spot and I say good night, nobody answer me. I say, but wait a while now. I tell you good evening, and then they answer me and stuff. So I remember doing that but anyways, let's continue.
Where we can truly understand our dear neighbor's grief. I envision a home where dollar signs are an afterthought and we value those things that cannot be bought.
People tend to put money and value on money. Guys, let me help you understand something now. Money has no real value at all. Money has only applied value. And anything that has applied value, just like wedding rings and this kind of things, guys, applied value has no real value at all. No real value. The things that actually are valuable is what people taking for granted, and they fighting for things because it has legal value on it. I don't get it. Most of why people functioning today is only solely on the basis of trying to get something that has applied value to it. Not real value. They go to work 9 to 5, they tired, they go to sleep and continue, they forget about their family, they forget about their friends and this kind of things there. Real socializing activities that can actually help your mental and help your physical as well, interacting with people, developing social skills and this kind of things there, which is dwindling apparently. We tend to put more value on things that have applied value and not real value instead. I think that is dwindling and we need to get back to the roots. Many people have killed people because of this. Killed people because of applied value. $5. I think a situation like that happened in St. Joe. A man didn't give the man his $5 and the man take his life for that. For $5. That was some time back. You lose your life for $5 for something that is applied value. And inflation on that $5, that $5 is still not even $5 in itself. Boy, that is something else, we? Oh, bother. Let's continue.
Where we silence the noise and numb our pace to enjoy those things that money cannot replace.
Cannot replace. Your family and your friends. When they gone, you know, brothers and sisters. That $5, one time I remember getting back the same $5. After a while, I checked them out with a while. It's not the same $5 I had. Not $10. Not the same $10 I had now. I think it had a mark on it. A slight mark on it, and apparently it must have gone wrong and it circled back to me, man. But when your family gone, that's it, man. And I've lost a lot of. This is one of the reasons why I tend to do vlogs, you know, guys. You have your friends with you, you have your family with you, you know, vibes in. Christmas time, vibes in together. Guys, my videos are filled with people who are no longer alive. They are no longer alive, and because of these videos, man. I remember one time I was filming my family and whatnot, and they didn't like it, but I still continue filming. And as a result of that video, that is what my family tend to look back and see the fun that my father was having with us and this kind of things there. Even praying and you know, so sometimes it's good to record. This is one of the reasons why I tend to do videos like the vlogs. This is why I wanted to go back to the outside vlogs. Right there, let's continue.
I envision a home where our drums resound and our voices echo in a way that shakes the ground.
Guys, trust me, that African in me. Oh, you see me at Jazz and Creole, you only didn't see me. I was enjoying myself, boy. Guys, life is short. A lot of people don't understand this. Life is short, man. You just walk and see people dancing, pull up in the corner. Enjoy yourself, man. Go and take a little jump, a little bounce. Enjoy yourself, guys. Life is short. All you don't understand. All you understand what I tell you, boy. Life is short, boy. And as my mind going back to life is short and the time lapse of the entire universe and our solar system in comparison to the thousands and millions of other universes out there, and understanding time. Guys, when the Bible says life is like a vapor, that is literal, you know. That is literal. You might be living for 60, 70, 80 years. That is a vapor compared to the time frame of the universe. Brothers and sisters, I tell you, boy, enjoy life, man. Enjoy life. I don't know what else to tell people. I don't know. But hey, let's continue.
Where the aroma of our food captures our excitement in a way that can't be mimicked.
Oh, you mad. Don't play with the potato salad, man. Some of all you know that was coming. Don't play with the potato salad and the lasagna, man. And my auntie does make a kind of a fish with some barbecue sauce on that, and I tell you, when that come down, I just say, hallelujah. Samba shakalamanda dam jalala. I don't know what kind of tongues that, but hey, we do. Let's continue. Food nice in the Dominica special Creole season. Guys, Creole season is the only time I actually eat breadfruit and codfish here. I mean, from time to time I eat it, but that time, yes, I just look forward to a breadfruit and codfish, and then that sauce was coming nicely, man. And yes, sir. I know about the crab business. That crab business is all you want to eat all the crab. Oh, go ahead, man. Have fun. That crab business is not mine. But I'll eat the breadfruit and codfish and what have you, man. Roast pepper, man.
Fast food's enticement.
We like our KFC, we? I know some of us gonna eat KFC tomorrow. Eh? I don't call it name. Some of us going to KFC tomorrow.
I envision a home where we cleave to our culture, our people, our land.
Well, they're taking our land and they're giving it to Chinese, they say. They're giving land to Chinese, Papa. I don't know how correct that is, but that's what they say.
Where we embrace ourselves, our skin, and our brand.
Yep, do like Jamaicans, no? Do go and bleach yourself, no? And see what you're getting lighter. No. Sometimes it has some people in Dominica, they brown skin, you know, but they think they light skin did. They be a brown skin, you know. Like some people just come in light skin. I say, no, I black. This is black. I black. Don't call me light skin did. Fire on that, man. I don't have to be called light skin did. I brown black, man. I sometimes I go out in the sun and say, let me gun darken myself. But there are some that come decided that, anyways, let me leave that. We black skinned people, man. Embrace your blackness. Black have power in it, brothers and sisters. Well, you have to understand that. This is one of the reasons that give us an advantage above other people, other races. The blackness, the melanin in our skin. You have to understand this. It can be a disadvantage for the sun, though we can resist the sun a bit better. That's why black people need to go out in the sun and stay out in the sun a little bit more longer, or take some vitamin D tablets, man. For you not to go out in the sun.
So we delight in our seas and in our skies and in our dear neighbors' smiles.
Well, I don't know what neighbor smiles. Just sometimes neighbor smiles might be tricky, yeah. So if your neighbors them tricky, you have to be careful of the smile. Remember Judas kissed who? He kissed Yeshua, He kissed him, yes, brothers and sisters. No anti-man vibes, but he kissed him. He kissed him on his face. And he betrayed him with a kiss. Wicked Judas, Satan is devil is himself, man. So just because your neighbors smile for you, you have to be careful. But hopefully you have the genuine neighbors. The genuine neighbors are the ones you have to cherish. Those who are looking out for you and say, if somebody passing your house coming and thief, they wouldn't say, but let me go and get a piece too. No, they will call you and tell you something. Hey, somebody in your house, look, come and check, or they call the police or something. They try to help you out when you need, back in the day, people used to go by their family. They go by the neighbor and get a little rice, a little sugar, something. I remember growing up in Zikaki, brothers and sisters. I know I ain't Picadian, but it's Zikaki, brothers and sisters. And I saw these things firsthand, man. Going by the neighbor you do have, you go by the neighbor next door. Hey, you can have some sugar, the neighbor come by you can have some sugar this time, sure. And all these things. I remember, I wonder, let me leave that out. I was going to say something else. Those of you know about the shopping post in Zikak, all you know what I'm talking about. Those of you who know. Anyways.
That's my vision for my Caribbean home.
Well, some of the visions are still there, no doubt about it. But I think we need to work on a lot of the other stuff right there. But as a youth, as a young man, I think that's a nice poem. Hopefully you can encompass this into the other youth, the generation coming forth. So at least some sort of level of camaraderie will still be there as well. So big up to Asaya Yankee right there, my cousin. Big up the cousin. I might have to be my cousin. I'll come in and do these things. Come on, people. Anyways, big him up one time. Give this video a thumbs up and let me know your thoughts on this present situation right there with the husband and the wife. Who is at fault? Is the husband at fault, even though you warned the wife and tell the wife not to make him get the pins and whatnot, and she still allowed the little boy to get the pins, and now she wants the husband to be a responsibility? No, man. Well, anyways, what are your thoughts? That's my thoughts. What are your thoughts on this, guys? Leave your thoughts in the comment box below. This is pretty much all you asked for this reaction. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe and turn on that post notification, guys. Click the bell and click all. Click subscribe, click the bell and click all notification. Turn on all notifications so you can get all the videos as they tend to come through right there. Anyways, guys, with that said, I'll see you guys in the next reaction video. Boom, bang.